Hey guys, it's Babypowder, and I'm coming to you with another one of my amazing multi-box gold guys. How easy it is to make lots of gold with less effort and without a group. Now, today I'm actually going to be going back and doing one of my older farms, like one of the first farms I ever did. We're gonna be taking a look at the Primal Fire farm, but with a little twist to it. Actually, I mentioned I was going to probably go back and do some 8-boxing videos now that I'm 8-boxing and show the solutions I use, what I think is most efficient for the farm. And so that's what I'm doing today. Plus, it has been, a long time, so like about a year, if not over a year now since I made that video. So yeah, I believe I did all the Primal Farm videos like in the first week when I very first started streaming, and we've been doing, or since I started making videos, and you know, it's been over a year since we started YouTube. So yeah, it's had to be over a year since I made the video on Primal Fire. So it'll be a nice new look to it, and you'll be able to see how I do it when I'm 8-boxing and everything. So hope you guys enjoy. It is one of my favorite farms to do as far as the primals go, and plus now it's just so much better with 8-boxing. You can sit in one spot, you don't actually have to move around, which it didn't really require too much of a path, but you still get a lot more loot. So keep watching and see how it's. Alright guys, so as I mentioned, we're out here doing the Primal Fire farm. And don't get me wrong, I will be doing some newer farms. I just figured I'd go back and revamp this one because it's been a long time. And also now that I'm 8-boxing. So there are still farms that I'm still discovering, have people mentioning to me to go check out, and ones that people do know about, some that are kind of popular and everything that I haven't covered though yet, that I do plan on covering and doing with 5-man. But I did mention that back in the tutorial part 3 when I did that video last week, that I did want to go ahead and start putting out some videos towards 8-man boxing and showing my spots. So that's what we're doing here. And so you will see some of the farms I've already covered. Plus, it doesn't hurt to take another look at them, especially since those were back when I first started, and it's nice to get a second look at it to remind hey, maybe I should go out and farm this. Maybe it's better now, or whatever. But anyway, where we are located right here. As you see, I am using one of the new window setups. I've got 6 on screen here. I've got 2 off to my side monitor that you can't really see right now, but there are actually 8, as you can see here. We do actually have 8 up. But right here, this is where we are at the Throne of Kill Jaden, and you can actually see that I'm only in a 5-man group, so I have my 5-man group split up kind of like this, but I have the other 3 over here. Okay, so this allows me, with the way I set it up, to not have to move. So right now, actually I forgot to put markers on everybody, so let me do that real quick so you guys can spot them a lot easier. But yeah, it's really good, and while I'm doing that, I can actually but I can sit right here. This is where I like to put my main, right here at the top of the hill. As you know, we in the video I'd actually run around a circle, but I actually found out that I could really just run up and down the hill here. I didn't really have to run the whole circle like I was, which with the 5-man team you could just run right here and then run back up, just so you're hitting this mob and then hit the mobs down below. But now I have one right there, if you can see where triangle is, that's actually taking care of these mobs that I'm unable to reach by sitting up at the top here, so I don't have to actually run anymore. So that helps out right there. And also, I just cut off that whole section over there, since I couldn't reach the ones at the far end anyway, because outside of your loot range. It helps, with your travel time, because honestly I would still travel to this one location, which I'll show you later, but I get another mob or another potato over here, killing more mobs on this side. So overall, it's actually helping out with shorter loot times, more mobs that you're actually killing, so causing you to respawn mobs a lot faster, and just overall more loot. As you see here now, I mean, we killed some just now, with me showing you how works, how the hyperspawns were working with this setup. But we're up over 3,000 and getting close to 3,500, and we probably didn't kill too many just now, so it was already pretty much there with the 1 hour. So again, this is, you know, in the 5-man group, your main would cover this area right here. But you still have a potato right here. So it's the same location as the 5-man if you've seen that one. If you did it, I'll put a link up the top of the screen if you want to check and see how to do it on a 5-man. You go check that one out now. But it's not, you know, I'm going to kind of point out those spots anyway. So if you just want to continue to watch this one, that's fine. But for the 5-man group, you know, you have one right here because there's like 3 mobs here. So there's no reason to not have one there. And make sure when you're going around and you're looting at all your potato spots, you're using the looter ring on your potatoes still. And then this is the other spot where we had one, which actually, you know, you could put one there, or you could even put one where star is. So you have 2 spots right here. But in the 5-man, you can only cover one of these. And in my video for the 5-man, the old one, I had one actually right here. These mobs right here. Okay. So this is the extra one that we get with the 8-man. Then you would actually wouldn't have any more as far as potatoes go. That would be, you know, as far as all you would have, except for you would actually have one down right here. But now this one's in the other team, so I can't loot these anymore. But that saves me travel time, because by the time I get to right here, I can just go back right to where I was and start killing again. So it saves you a lot of time with the travel. Now I do actually have one here, which means I can actually, you know, I can get an extra loot right here, but still not as far as going over there. So there's where the other one is, which actually I was, before I decided to actually make this video, I was actually putting them right up here, but it didn't make any sense because the only extra mod they were getting was this one, which I'd much rather have the extra fire guy, because we're going mostly after the Primal. There is some good loot you can get as far as, like, you know, some transmog patterns and things like that, but I would much rather go after one of the elemental guys than one of the wrath guys, because, you know, we're mostly here for Primal fire. So that's why I decided to put them right down there, which I do suggest in your macro that you use Moonfire, which I'll show you guys the macro here in a second. But Moonfire, because of these guys right here, they are unkillable. I guess unless you got the quest. There's like a quest form or something. I guess you get something where you can actually kill them. But if you use Sunfire, you risk splashing damage over to them, and it'll chase you, and it's hard to get the flight form and all that stuff. So I suggest using Moonfire, so you don't have to worry about the splash damage. Alright, so anyway, this is the other team. We already showed my whole team, all the loot spots where you can loot with your main. This is where your first potato is, right here, which is actually one of the spots for the 5-man group, if you are only running 5. And you can actually loot over here if you're only running a 5-man group. But we don't, because they're in the other teams, since we're 8-boxing. Then you have another one right here. And this spot is really, you really need to make sure you critique it. So, you know, keep an eye on it and make sure you're looking at it, because, or you could even possibly put your main here if you did feel like running, but we try to be as lazy as possible, because there are a couple, or there's like one mob right behind here you're missing. But if you actually put your potato right here in this exact spot, as you see here, we hit this one, and you can actually hit that one over. Well, they're not hitting them right now, but I'm not hitting the right macro. I wasn't hitting the right keybind. Sorry, my bad. So you see they actually did kill them. So yeah, you are actually able to hit them. Actually, it looks like they don't even need my main for the respawns. The respawns are happening without me even being there. But see, I'll show you guys. See right there, they actually are able to hit both of them in that spot. So you want to make sure you have that spot just correct, so that way you're actually getting both fire elementals. And then this is another spot where you actually would cover with your 5-man team, but you wouldn't be able to loot at. And this is with the other group as well. So this spot right here, this spot right here, right in front of the gate here, and then this spot right here is where your 3-man team goes. There's no point in going 2x4 because you're not actually tagging mobs together, so you might as well spread it out as a 5 and a 3-man. That way you can get the most amount of loot, because your main can loot more areas. But yeah, so that is where all the potatoes go and everything, is, you know, and I'll give you guys a little aerial view here. So we have one guy right there that's in your actual main group, right below where your main sits, but your main just sits right up here, right by this little thing, this little tower thing up here. And then you have one right there, which is one of the old spots. You have one right over there, which is also one of the old spots, and then you have one right down here. Uh, and then with your old group, it's still, you just have two of the same old spots covered, which is right inside that thing right there. And then you have one right in front of this thing, which are the same spots you used in the first video. And then you have that one as a new spot. You just want to make sure that one is at the exact right spot. Because, like I said, a little bit too much the other way, you're not going to be able to get that fire out. But anyway, as far as the macro goes, it is this one right here. You actually use two of them for this farm. It's just the same as before. Slash target I and C for the fire guys, then slash cast moonfire, and then slash use remote fire to go and make the primal, and then slash target WRA for the little demon guys, and then slash cast moonfire and modifier. And the reason why, like I said, moonfire is because of these guys right here. You don't want to get in combat with them because their life bar will go completely down. They'll still chase you. But anyway, guys, as far as what we actually got, I know that's what you guys might be interested in since we're 8-boxing it. I will go ahead and cut the video real quick, get the big screens, and we'll go ahead and look at everything I got doing this for 1 hour, 8-box group. See you guys. Alright, guys, so we're back, and I've got everything cleared out, everything organized in our bags and everything. I've actually already totaled up all the primals, but I'll save that for, after we go over everything. But right now we've got this is the main. This is the one that was flying around. For the primals, we've got 71.7, so not bad at all, just for the main. We've also got some essence of fire if you need that. We've got 750 pieces of netherweave cloth. Then we've got a couple of lot boxes here, some low value transmog. We actually got lucky too. As you see here, we got on 5 of my toons, we actually got some loot from Doomlord Kazakh. These are 2 of the pieces right here, which they're just low value ones though. But I did get some nice ones from him. He was actually up as soon as we actually got here, which he spawns right here. So that was really lucky. Which actually, after I finish recording, I'm probably going to try to hop to the other 2 realms and see if he's up on any of those. I did before I started the farm, but he wasn't at that time. But anyway, as far as the decent pieces we actually got, we got the Dandelion here, or Dreamseeker Dandelion, yeah, Dandelion. It's off piece. Goes on my realm for 8,500, 9,000 region value, but only 0.01 sell rate. Slow seller still. Then we got our famous blood skull legs. Always love getting those because they really sell super fast. And actually, the sell rates went up. I'm pretty sure it was only 0.05 sell rate. Now it's at 0.07, so it shows you how fast they actually sell. They have like the same look as the Fireman leggings, pretty much, which actually go for a lot more, which is a classic mog, but this one's from BC. So 7,500 on my realm, 8,300 on region. But the really nice thing is that sell rate. Super fast sellers. Always excited to get those. Unlike, something that's super high and you have to wait on forever. So, really good. And then we got this. And this is the first time I think I've ever gotten this. Really nice. None actually up on my auction house. I can't wait to actually get it up there and see how quickly it'll sell. But it is a pattern for the Fell Hardened Maul, which is a mace. So it's at 57,000 my realm, 73,000 region. So always awesome to get some of those. It doesn't really look like too much, but a lot of people do like to get all the patterns. So yeah, really nice there. And so yeah, just my main did really well, but let's go ahead and take a look at the potatoes. So first one, which this one is actually in the other group, we've got 21.5 primals, 3 essence of fire, and some netherweave cloth, and not much else. They're mostly just killing the fire elementals though, and most of the mog and stuff I believe probably comes from like the gaming guys. And then we got the next one here, which is this is the one that's actually in front of the gate here. Looks like they got the least amount. They might also be, even though they're able to kill these fire elementals, they might only be reaching one of them. But they're still essential. That's the thing. They're helping spawn faster. Respawns for the elemental guys or the other groups. So still essential, even if you're not getting as much on this one particular potato. But we did get one piece of low value transmog, and this one's kind of, in between. The reason why I still put it over here is because of the region value. And that's why I mostly go off. I don't really pay attention to what it's selling for on my realm or anything, it's the region value, because that's like actual true value pretty much. So it's only going for about 5k on my round, which still isn't too bad. Doomsayer's Mace, and it's about 15,000 region. And then we've got 6.1 Primal Fire, so not many at all. Okay, so let's go to the next one. I think that might have been the lowest one as far as the primals, and that's in the other group anyway. Then we got this one right here, and this one's got 21.6 Primal Fire, so not bad. This one is surrounded by, fire elemental guys, and again, probably didn't get anything from the demon guys, so we don't actually have any mog or anything in here. And then we'll go to the next one here, which is in the other group, and they've actually got 12.3. So this is the one actually at the very end where I said that you could possibly put one here or there where star is, and they actually have 12.3. So not as that many primals either, but there is only 2 mobs that spawn here. But they actually in the group actually killed Doomlord Kazakh. They got those same pants on the other toon, my main toon, and they also got the Hope Ender, which is really nice. That one goes for 45,000 on my realm, 37,000 region, 0.03 seller. Which might not always get lucky and have Doomlord Kazakh up, so can't really consider it with this farm. We just got lucky and we're able to kill that guy. Then we got this potato right here, which this is the one that's actually in one of the new spots too, which is just right below my main, which is also getting a lot of that same loot that my main actually would get in their area, which is, they should have, probably the most amount to come back from compared to all the other potatoes. They're at 27.5 primals, so it is actually a little bit more. Couple pieces of low value transmog. They also got the leggings of Concentrated Darkness. Not the greatest, but still not too bad. 5k my round, almost 7k region, but 0.02 sell rate. Having that 0.02 over that 0.01 is a lot nicer. Having it up to like 0.07, like Bloodskill legs, of course, is awesome, but still 0.02 is better than 0.01. Let's see, and then we've got the Exeter Life Staff, which actually came from Doomlord Kazakh when we killed him. Only almost not 10k on my realm, 51k region, but a 0.03 sell rate. So really low on my realm. It looks like that right there. It's a really nice look. And then we also got the Gold Leaf Wild Boots, which actually only 1500 on my realm, but almost 12k region. And so yeah, that's what that one got. Then we have this potato right here. Again, or actually that's the same one. Yeah, the same one. Sorry. Selecting that one. So we got this potato right here, which is, this one's actually in one of the new spots, which I actually, like I said, with a 5-man group, you could decide to go to this spot instead of the other one. It works out either way. But they also got the Exeter Life Staff, so we actually got 2 of those off Doomlord Kazakh, which is really nice. And then we also got 1 piece of low value transmog, and we got 12.7 Primal Fire. So you actually see how much different it is between the potatoes. Which actually, this one only has 2 of the fire guys as well. But I do believe this one actually has 2 of the demon guys. So we probably just didn't luck out on any of the transmog with what we actually looted. Which there's not too many pieces with BC. Mostly patterns, you can get lucky with. There are a couple pieces, but not like classic transmog farms for the transmog and stuff. Then for our last potato, we got right here, we did get 1 piece of low value off of the Doomlord Kazakh. We also got the boots again, and then we actually, from this farm, we got the Bone Chewer Rip leggings. 14k on my round, only 6k region, but still figured it was still decent enough to put up there since they didn't really have much else. And 19.4 of the Primal Fire. So actually the one that is actually right below my main actually did get the most. Seems like a couple other ones were getting kind of close, but you're not going to expect to get too much from them because they're just standing in one spot just looting what's around them. But it all adds up. I mean, you got those low numbers. Most of them were at least over 10, some of them even over 20. And you got that times 8. You had the one that was only at like 6 primals. But all that added together is a lot of primals. And just to show you that it is a lot of primals, this is how much we got total right here. 192.7 primal fires in an hour. So that is amazing. I mean, our first one we did with the 5-man group, we only had 112 primal fires. So that, you know, that is what, about 80.7 extra primal that we got in an hour. So that's a big difference. You know, it's only three extra toons, and it actually provided us that. So that's a little bit over 20 per extra potato, which also it might be, you know, it's probably because we're looting more on our main, because our main is actually able to loot more spots. We're also, you know, causing the spawns to be a lot faster. By sitting here and actually only have to sit in one spot, not have to move. Anytime you don't have to move, it definitely provides you a lot more. And I've noticed that with a bunch of other farms where I have routes and I don't have to run routes as well. So we will be taking a look back at some of those eventually, but I do also want to still cover some new farms that, or at least farms I haven't covered yet with my 5-man group. I do want to also, you know, still keep the mining series going, a lot of the other farms. So it's not like I'm just going to start throwing old farms at you guys with me 8-boxing them now. But I do actually want to show that too, because I have actually had some people ask, you know, hey, can you show me how you 8-box it so I can see where to put my potatoes in. So I do want to actually provide that, since I am actually doing that now. And in case any of you guys are actually setting that as a goal to get to 8-boxing, you can see, you know, how much more beneficial it can be. I wish I would have actually made the jump a long time ago. I had the goal to buy the accounts and everything else, and I just kind of put it off because I was like, I still want to do 5-man videos, and I don't know when I would have the chance to do it. But hey, this works out too. We actually can, you know, have other content that we can cover that we might not be able to even do with the 5-man groups, because there's other farms that are just too big for my 5-man that I might actually be able to show you guys that it can be done at least with an 8-man. So that will be nice. Alright guys, hope you really liked the video on Primal Fire farming with 8-man group. And it's nice to take, like I said, it's nice to take another look at it. It's been a long time, it's been over a year since I did the first one. So, you know, you get a nice new fresh look at it. Make sure you guys, you know, do come out here and do this one. This is probably one of my favorite Primal farms. It seems to sell really well on all of my realms. So I doubt there's really a realm out there that doesn't. I mean, it could be. All realms differ, so I might just got lucky and all of my realms just like Primal Fire. but yeah, it's definitely you know, one of my favorites. I always get some, you know, decent loot. Of course, Primal Fire sells really well. It's probably one of the, I don't know if it's the fastest selling Primal for me, but usually one of the fastest. And it usually brings a decent amount of gold too. You know, the value is usually pretty good. I've never really seen it drop down too low. It has dropped down before, but not too low to where you don't necessarily want to do it. So that's one good thing about it. Unlike some of the other primals, where like Primal Man on my Alliance group just dropped down so low, which kind of sucks, because I did that 10-hour farm video on it, and I'm still like trying to get rid of those. So that one's probably taking me the longest out of any of the like actual material farms I've done 10 hours of. So it kind of sucks that I'm just sitting on it. Whereas actually Primal Mana is actually good on some of my other realms, and it's like, I could use it over there, but I can't use it on the Alliance group. But anyway, guys, let me know what you guys think. If you would like to see maybe what farm you'd like to see next for the 8-man group. Any farms that you think that might not be able to be done as a 5-man group, and you'd like to see if I can try to pull it off with my 8-man and everything. Like I said, we'll still be doing the 5-man groups because I feel like that's the most common setup. But I do want to also provide you guys with this. But anyway, guys, if you like the video, go ahead and make sure you hit that thumbs up down below. Also hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss another one of my amazing multi-box gold guides. And don't forget about the links down below. We have links for Twitch, for streaming. I do give away a WoW token on there every single Sunday so far, and actually ended up giving away 2. I did a bonus one this past Sunday. So Come join us on Twitch and see how you can get a WoW token and just hang out. You can see how to do these farms like this one. You can ask me about how to get set up with HockeyNet, which is the program I use to multi-box, and anything like that, or just come to have a good time and see people making gold. Also, there is links down below for Discord. Definitely a great community to join there. Great group of people that will help you out. They'll possibly be able to form groups with you so you can do some of these group farms. And don't forget about Facebook and Twitter. You can follow me on there and get updated when I am going live or when I come out with another video. But other than that, guys, that's about all I have. This is Babypowder. Peace. I'm out.